than managing their website. So any barriers to success that we can eliminate, we're going to constantly iterate on that and make it better for you guys. So just going to dive right into it. This is the new navigation. So as you can see, there's a little bit of changes here. The tabs that were existing in this section are now gone. We found that folks were really confused as to how to navigate between the different applications, and I think this just makes it a little bit more streamlined for you guys. So at the top, you can see that we're in the Sites application. This black bar that has always been there, but some people may or may not have noticed it, is going to be your functional tool to edit your website and to quickly create pages and, of course, those blog posts. I hope that you're encouraging everyone to blog. But just wanted to bring your attention to the top right, and this is the biggest change. Is this just large white bar over the top of the admin panel. And so we have something up here that we call internally a 9 box, but this is where you can switch in between editing your website or seeing those leads that are coming in through your website, as well as plans like autoresponders. And in this box, you'll also see under the alarm, it's very, very much the same. We just kind of made a few changes there stylistically, and we'll see those in a moment, as well as this power button that I'll talk about in just a sec as well. So we've moved the account navigation from the left side of the screen to the right side of the screen. Maybe some of you may have not known that you could kind of edit some account information from that tab. We're just making that more accessible and more familiar to other products you may or may not be using, like Gmail or Google Docs and things like that. To give you guys more of that aesthetic and familiar feeling when you're logging into this new navigation. So here you'll be able to manage your account settings, log in and out of the platform, as well as quickly access support content. So if you want to drive associates to another place to access help, they can quickly get there by just clicking on this power button and diving right in. The other thing that I wanted to bring up here is under My Account, you can actually add your own image. So add your headshot, and it'll just appear in the circle instead of the lonely power button that it is right now. So moving on. Under Alarm, we have the new leads that are coming in from the platform. This looks very much the same. We've just made some minor style updates that kind of irked our design team and just made that a little bit cleaner for you guys. Next up, the App tab. So we call these different kind of modules of the Placester platform applications. And so this helps communicate that message a bit clearer for KW associates managing their KW website. So you can quickly navigate to sites, leads, IDX listings, and plans. And something that's a little bit new here is under More Apps. We have OpenHome Pro and Real Satisfied. For those of you who don't know, these are recent acquisitions that we made earlier in the year. OpenHome Pro, of course, is for those who want to manage open houses and have a streamlined check-in process. And then we also have Real Satisfied, the customer satisfaction platform to get business intelligence about what's going on with your leads after you close and where the most valuable marketing has come from your business and where to reinvest in the next year. But less on that. You can definitely click on these links to learn more. But I do want to highlight, this doesn't mean that this is fully integrated right now. This is only the first step to a true integration in our platform. So look out for more changes there, but it's just something that we are making accessible here, that you can click on these links, log in to any of these respected applications to get what you need. Jumping on down, so things that aren't changing. When you click Edit Site, so I'm just going to go ahead and jump back up here. So when you click Edit Site, and many of you I'm sure are training on this, this screen still pops up. So there's no changes here. It's just the fact that there aren't any confusing tabs at the top that are making you believe like you're somewhere that you're not. So it's just very clear that you're here editing your website, and this top left navigation is telling you exactly where you are. When you navigate into that 9 box and click on leads, this will show you the leads that are coming in from your website. So no dramatic changes here, just the way that we're presenting this information, we're just super pumped about, and I wanted to make sure that you guys are aware. As well as IDX listings. IDX listings, this is where you can add new MLS integrations for your local listing service, as well as plans where you'll be managing your autoresponders, complements of the Keller Williams partnership. And that's it, folks. If you have any questions or feedback that you're hearing in the field, we really want to hear this stuff. We are making plans for 2017 to make further changes in the platform to continue to streamline this business and go back to what we talked about in the beginning of making this faster and easier for an associate to jump in, edit their website, and get back to business. Thanks so much for your time, and thanks for listening.
Hey, thank you so much, China. If you are available, I have a couple questions that came through.
Sure, no problem.
Oh, awesome. So do you all have the ability to add Facebook pixels to your site?
That is a very good question. It's something that we get in the support channels a lot.
Yeah.
People ask that question. I can tell you right now that work is in progress, but I don't have a release date for that yet. So it's not something that's in the platform today, but I am expecting something in 2017.
It is being considered for sure then.
Yes.
Okay. Open Home Pro, the other recent acquisitions, is that part of the KW package?
It is not. However, Open Home Pro actually has a free solution that is fantastic.
Yeah.
And then there's, if you guys want to, upgrade to something more from that, I believe that's where drip email marketing comes into play.
Mm-hmm.
You can certainly use that. I do want to call out that on Open Home Pro, it's only available on the iPad or Android device today. We do have plans to grow that, but right now we just want to see how people are using the platform and where we should be investing our time for it.
Very good. Okay, and then there's a few questions about the multiple IDX feeds. Can you speak to that at all?
What specifically are the questions?
Well, the questions are, can agents have multiple MLX IDX feeds? And another one came in and said, will agents be able to use more than one MLS?
So I know this too is a common request, multiple IDX integration. It's not available on our site today, and I apologize if this screen kind of came across as something that we are announcing multiple IDX. This is coming from one of our test accounts, and so what you're seeing here is you can integrate, say you have KWLS on one website, and you have a second website that has Gulf Coast MLS. That's how this kind of screen would work for folks. Most people would see 1 to 2 listings here, listing services. That would be KWLS or their local MLS in this section. Good question, though. Thank you.
Yeah, like some places have 3 feeds and so forth. Okay, very good. Okay, and the reason these groups are asking these questions so they can take the answers back to their agents. All right, awesome.
100%.
Yep, and if you don't mind, go ahead and give me back. Actually, I could even just go from here. Yep. Show my screen. So stick around because I actually have a couple questions to ask the audience where you will be very helpful. So the first thing is, how are the new KW websites being received in your market center? So go ahead and type that into the GoTo chat module. And in fact, I will be more than happy to open this up if you guys have want to say something on the line. If you have a question to ask, go ahead and raise your hand, and we'll take some questions already. So how's it going? So Joel says it's going good. It's just taking some time to get new listings on there. Joel, do you mean through IDX or through the through IDX? And we'll ask the second question in a moment. I actually didn't mean for that to pop up. I have a poll to send to you guys. All right, next one is Earl is saying not very well. Most others have websites. They already have websites. Earl, when you say they have websites, I want to be sure that they are not utilizing the eEdge or eAgency websites as their additional websites, because the Playster websites will be completely replacing those in the very near future. We are decommissioning the eAgency website. I know there's some questions on when. I don't have any specific answers for you just yet. So if they are using eEdge or eAgency, they definitely want to think about utilizing the Playster website. If they're using a third-party website, well then you know, this might be a great opportunity for them to at least launch their website, check it out, send it to their sphere, see what they think of it, and see if it can do what their current websites are doing that they are paying for. When they switch out, if they just change their the routing of their domain, then we could they could see a money savings advantage and then use that money towards more marketing. You have any thoughts on that, China, at all?
Hey, Kevin, is there a specific question there?
Yes, I'm sorry. They one of them said one of the answers was it's going good, but they all other agents have different websites. They also have additional websites. So I just mentioned that if you go with the KW website, at least launch it, match it up against yours, and see what the KW websites can do for you versus the one you are currently paying for.
Yeah, I'm totally with you there, Kevin. And I think another way to navigate this as well is it's okay if someone has another website. If you have a second website, you know, take a hyper-local approach. Pick a community or area that that associate is an expert in, and really beef up the website around that. So there's an opportunity to have more than one website in your life. And then for those who are considering switching to Playster, I would just encourage them to log in and try it out and see if this is going to be a fit for them.
Awesome. That's good. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We have a ton of comments and questions coming in. We are halfway through our presentation. I have about 15 more minutes of content. So here's what I'm going to do. I want you to keep this information coming, and then I am going to be sure that China and Playster get all of your questions and comments so they can reach out to you or let you know what is available, maybe even some future thoughts. So we definitely want you guys to keep bringing this information in. And let's thank China for being a part of this presentation today. It's awesome. Okay, so I am going to send... Yeah, thanks, China. I'm going to send out a poll real quick, and you guys go ahead and take a look at this. Let's start answering that poll. So it should be launched now. You should see it on your screen. Go ahead and start popping in your answers. If you don't, if it's not on here, if your domain host isn't on here, just submit it through the GoToWebinar chat module. Looks like I've got about 6% that use other. And I meant to put Bluehost on there, but that's it wasn't able to fit. So if you are the 8 to 10% that use other, let me know what you're using. Looks like a majority of us are in GoDaddy, and then the other groups are using Google domains. If you are using the KW domain store, Wild West domains, if you will, that's pretty much the same as GoDaddy. Awesome, good stuff. Thank you all very much. I'm going to give you about another 30 seconds or so to manage to let that poll go. All right, we're going to go ahead and close the poll. And the results are, I don't necessarily need to share the results. Basically, 90% of people are using GoDaddy, and then the others are using Google domain or something else. I only got 77% of people voting, but that's actually pretty good, believe it or not. All right, thank you very much for that information. That's going to help out our Playster team. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to get interactive. I'm actually pretty excited about this. We've not done this before, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this works out. So I have a couple of comments that have come through the community, and if you would like to comment on this discussion, please raise your hand. And the question is, how do others feel about this statement? I feel we have too many places to communicate that I'm not sure where I should be. I have to say that I'm finding myself getting lost between the PAG, Facebook, KW Connect, YouTube, the internet, so on and so forth. This is what my friend Eric Thomas is dealing with right now. So what I did is I went through and I opened up some of these options. So I just wanted to explain what the KW Technology Program Advisory Group is, the one that I keep driving you all to, and I'll go ahead and bring that up in another window. The Program Advisory Group is a special club of ambassadors, technology ambassadors who want to see the innovation of KW technology grow and want to be a part of it. So one way they can be a part of it is joining the Google Community PAG, the KW Technology Google Community is one that we are using right now to communicate with our technology community. It's one that we're using to share some things, some information. It's where we're collaborating, getting a lot of great information. We have submitted some surveys. We're finding out what's being done in training. It is just a really great. It's just a really great site. So I'm going to bring that up. And the way you get to a community is through your Google Plus page. So here is our Google community, and you guys can see some of the discussions that have been going on in here and the help that has been going on here. For example, this was a question that was asked. You get 5 responses on that. This one got 12 responses. And Eric's comments, we received about 8 comments on that, some that are very, very supportive, very helpful. So I want to go back to here. So our KW Technology Program Advisory Group is a place that the community can communicate with each other in a safe environment. It's where they have direct access to the KW Technology training team without it being in a public social media arena. This is also the site that we're using to help build our future KW Connect Technology Community Group. All right, this is our official page. For Facebook eEdge Ambassadors, this group was established when KW program was first started. This is, and it turned into not only being for eEdge, this is a non-official channel, and I know you guys are still using this to communicate a lot, and these are the kinds of places that I typically want to pull people from and have them start communicating within the PAG, within the Google community. Now, once our KW Connect Ambassador or KW Connect Technology Community Group page is available, then we'll be able to move to that. What the PAG has been doing for us, though, is really been helping us to determine like what types of tools and things you want to see in the KW community, what types of discussions, what types of resources, and so forth. So then we have the KW Market Center Technology Coordinator Group, and this group was created to support the role of the MC Tech Coordinator. This is also a non-official group. The Facebook e-agency masterminds. This is a group that was established to help people come up with various ways to manage and customize the e-agency website. Naturally, you can imagine this is not one that is going to be around very much longer, since e-agency will be going away. So if you have any comments on this, please raise your hand. If you have joined the program advisory group, we'd like to know if you guys have like what you think of it and some of the things that you've taken away from there. All right, Elizabeth, was your hand up? All right, I got Jeff. Jeff is a very big contributor. Hello, Jeff, you're on the line.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Good. Just if you don't mind, tell us your name and where you're from and what your role is in your market center.
Jeff Sipperstein, Boynton Beach, Florida, and Tech Ambassador.
Awesome. Thank you, Jeff. Thanks for popping in on the call. Tell us a little bit about what you think about the Technology PAG, or what comments do you have?
Well, it's definitely the best group for us so far. So much better than what we had in the KW intranet, or even better than some of the Facebook groups.
Okay, and just really quickly, can you give me 2 examples of why it is better?
I think it seems like there's more people on it. We get emails that pop in as soon as anybody comments or posts.
Right.
So it engages us quicker, I think.
Awesome.
I know, you pointed out one of my posts about a social media class I
Yeah.
taught,
Yeah.
and I got great comments and was emailed some great material and used it right away.
Excellent. Oh, thank you very much, Robert. Jeff, that's exactly what we wanted to hear. Appreciate it. And you sounded great too. So a lot of people are saying, yes, it helps with the engagement. It's easier to get to and easier to engage. I like to confer. All right, let's see. Oh, Joel asked a question. I knew this was going to come up. Any word on the AOL email issue? And the answer is, there is a lot of buzz going on around about that. I can tell you that our teams are working to make sure that is no longer an issue. And our marketing team will send out an official response so that you guys can tell your leadership and your agents exactly what's going on. So look out for that response, but I can tell you we are completely aware of it and doing what we need to. All right, awesome. So now here is another discussion. Wait, I got another hand up. John, is that John Foley or Pooley? How do you pronounce that, John? Nichinator, are you there? I think he muted himself. He's got his hand up. I know he knows how to use. I know you know how to use this, this machine. Hello, John.
Kevin, how are you doing?
I'm good, John. Thank you for asking. How are you, sir?
Oh my gosh, I'm listening to this webinar from my Galaxy phone.
Yes.
And my ear must have touched the hand button.
Oh, how funny! You did raise your
hand for a question, but actually I don't have a question, but it's cool. I've been on that platform you're talking about.
Yes.
And keep up the great work. I love that communication tool.
Hey, how many of you all think it's so cool that John and I are having a call together again? It's been what, John? 2 years?
I know, too long. It's been 2011.
Awesome.
No, 2012 was our last webinar.
Right. Awesome. Well, thank you very much, and I appreciate that, and thank you for all of your contributions to the PAG. And
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Thanks, John. All right, very good. Okay, any other? They got no more hands raised? That's fun. That was fun. All right, we're going to drop that down. Okay. The PAG is cool, says David. I love that. All right, now I'm going to show my screen once again. This is a good one. So now this is a great discussion. Eric, you are just so good at bringing up some discussions. Eric is saying, hey, I think that when the tech ambassadors and tech coordinators kind of merged or morphed into the same place, it changed the focus and the information that was being delivered. How does everyone else feel about that? So I would love to get your comments on that. Kale came in with some great responses, as did some others. And, you know, we are doing our very best to communicate to all of the groups. It makes a lot more sense for us to communicate to everybody in a single conversation in a single community. So I do want you all to understand that the information that we provide to our technology community is for our technology ambassadors, is for our MC techs, and it's also for those that haven't quite found their place in the role or want to get more information, just a little bit more clear understanding about what the ambassador program is about. So we are doing our very best to communicate with everyone at the same time, and that's why I want those of you that are technology coordinators and technology ambassadors at this time to continue to reach us through the program advisory group so that we can continue to let you know what is going on with each of those programs. They are separate roles. They do have separate responsibilities, and we do know that some of you actually have both roles, and we want to be respectful of that and make sure that you guys have all the information you need when you need it. Okay, so Krista's asking, is a KW Technology PAG and the KW Technology Ambassador PAG the same thing? So the KW Technology PAG, that is if you go to kw.com/PAG, I believe. Let me check on that really quick. I want to be sure I know which one you're talking about. And if you have the URL to that, let me know. So if you go to kw.com/PAG, you'll come to this page, okay? Now, this is a KW Product Advisory Groups for Technology. If you are an agent or an agent with a small team, you can apply here and see what program advisory group that you will fit in. Again, you have to be an agent or an agent on a small team. That is for if you want to be a part of the KW Mobile Program Advisory Group, the CRM Program Advisory Group, the KW Website Program Advisory Group. We have all types of program advisory groups. This one, the one you're asking specifically about, Krista, is the KW Technology Program Advisory Group. So the others are product advisory groups. We're a program advisory group. So it is not exactly the same thing. You will not be able to access the KW Technology Program Advisory Group here. The way that you will access that is I will send you the URL, and then you just simply need to log into that into this community with your KW email address. So I'm going to grab this URL right here. I'm going to share that with everyone. Okay, and I guess no comments or suggestions on the community discussions. Mike is saying, I have both roles, not sure what the differences are. What are the key differences and where can I find the role details? So that's a great question, Mike. I will make sure that you guys have those role details. And in fact, I could probably get you that in just a matter of moments. So what I'll do is right after the call, I will collect that information and send it right to you. But I can tell you the KW Technology Coordinator is the person that keeps the business running on a day-to-day basis. They make sure the systems, the printers, the softwares, and so forth are running properly. The KW Technology Ambassador is most times, a lot of times, an agent or someone that understands the agent's business. And their role is to help the agent, the associate, understand what tools and systems are available to them to help them increase their business. And these are tools and technologies that are available through KW or maybe some of the latest and greatest techniques or features. That's what the technology ambassadors are for. Now, Sharon, if you're saying the link, the URL was not found on the server, you probably received a 404 error. If that is the case, that means you're logged in with your non-KW.com email account. You have to actually be logged into your KW, I should say your KW Google account. So when you're logged into your KW Google account, that will get you access. If you get a 404 error, that just simply means you have the incorrect Google account listed. Great. Yeah, you guys are doing awesome. You sent me some really great information. And again, any of you getting the 404 error, just log out of your Google account, log in with your KW Google account, and then access the PAG. Request it, and I will jump on there and I will moderate that and get you all added right away. Oh gosh, I am already 2 minutes over. I didn't realize. Okay, let's continue. Product roadmap, KW website. We just talked about the remodel of the navigation bar. That's supposed to happen on the 12th. KW Mobile, all status search. We're hoping this is going to happen before our Monday webinar. So we'll be looking out for push notifications. This is a really great thing for you and your agents who have the mobile app. The Learning Management System, or the LMS, that's a software application that it administrates, it documents, it tracks, and reports the delivery of educational technology. Ladies and gentlemen, the Learning Management System, this LMS, is vital to the role of the Technology Ambassador, and I'm going to tell you why. Because this tool is going to help us to measure the success of associates when they take training. So if we're able to deliver you all the training that you are going to do for that month, and you take that training curriculum and you train your agents on it, and you focus on them, you help hold them accountable, and you will see, we will be able to then track exactly how much production they're seeing after that training. And that's just a small example of that. So right now we're targeted for it to launch with a CRM, and you will hear more about both of these during at Family Reunion. We'll give you full details on the learning management system and of course the CRM. KW Connect Ambassador Group Community. This is what's happening with us, and we just talked about some of the successes we've seen there. The KW Marketplace, if you're not familiar with the KW Marketplace, that is targeted before the end of the year. It's all your business in one place. The new Marketplace is your one-stop shop for all your business needs. With a single KW login, you can shop for all products from KW approved vendors. And then lastly, the CRM. We need more program advisory group members. We will be doing user testing this month. We already are doing user testing. Again, we would prefer you are an agent. Oh, actually, we need you to be an agent or an agent in a small team in order to help us test the CRM. Okay, upcoming events. All right, here's what's upcoming events. We have Internet Lead Generation. That is on the 12th. This is a really good one. I'm going to show you guys all of your lead capture pages, opportunities in the KW website. Very cool. And you get a free gift if you attend that webinar. And then on the 19th, our spotlight on KW technology will be around the mobile app and push notifications. Okay, last thing, because we're late. And I will let you know, Howard, if you are if you've been accepted in there and you have been in communication. I will make sure that someone communicates with you all if you have already gone through the PAG. And some people are asking for kw.com/PAG. Once again, this is only if you are an agent or an agent with a small team. The other link I sent you is for the KW Technology Google, the KW Technology Google community, our program advisory group. All you need is to click on that link and make sure you're logged in with your KW email address. All right, last thing. What is this on the screen? Can anybody tell me what is on the screen at this time? Well, Ravi says W3 is www. You are exactly right, Ravi. But what does that mean exactly? www. What is this page you're looking at? Who, what, where? I like that, Margaret. You know what? It's a very good reason you said that. Who, what, where? So it is actually, believe it or not, this is actually the very first website page. Yeah, Michael, good job, buddy. The very first website page, and in fact, this page is still out there. Can you believe that? That page is still out there, and it is basically it's just you click on it, and it'll tell you, hey, here's how you can help. You can, if you have images, here's how you add images. If you're a coder, this is where you need to put code, and so forth. This is really the beginning, and believe it or not, it is still out there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hey, thank you very much for being a part of today's presentation. I did want to remind you all, you will not receive anything after you complete the PAG immediately. You will be reached out to, and I will be sure that the product advisory group manager knows to reach out to at least everyone, let them know where they are in the process. So I will find that out for you guys this week. All right, very good. We will do that for you. And if you all have any other questions, just let me know. I'll leave the questions module up for just a little bit. And as always, stay on the edge of real estate technology by using KW Technology. I hope you all are making it a great day. Bye-bye.